Okay, got the mic on.
Yes, it's me again. It's the time for
Yes, it's working, and I'm back. I like how the intro was with the commercial song.
Yes, it's working.
I like how the intro was with the commercial song. It said, "It's me again, and I'm back." All right. Yeah. I don't know if a message was in the message by itself. Okay. It's me again, and I'm back. So I don't know, it's part of the message, okay? But yo, we're gonna get into it. God within me, God surrounds me. How my aim is to protect me, I read to the collective. As I aim is to protect me over the day or night, I shade. So yeah, as you can see, I'm having some technical difficulties trying to come and do this live. Okay, I've been trying to come do the live for a minute, and it's been like pushback after pushback. So we're gonna see what comes out. And I won't be on too long. I gotta go clean up and stuff like that. I got to do the chores, the chores. So I'm gonna come in and come out, but I'm seeing what need to come up and what need to come out. Oh, wait a minute. That was a lot. But I see the 9 of cups. Somebody wishes they ain't getting fulfilled. All right, energy spirit guys. What's gonna be the energy? Like I was saying earlier about the inner critic. Be aware of the inner critic. Because the inner critic, I call it inner critic, it was saying, "Oh, you're doing too much." When I was getting ready, and I was like, I'm doing too much. And I've told myself a while back, I said, when you hear the inner critic tell you you're doing too much, literally reinforce, affirm to the inner critic that you're not doing enough, and then step out and do some more. Okay, so that's what I be having to reaffirm myself. Every time I like do something for myself, like I'm loving on myself, like you're doing too much. You're never doing too much when you're loving on you. Shane, or you doing what you feel like you need to do to make you feel good about yourself. All right, so don't let the inner critic try to tell you that you're not doing enough. Now that 6 of cups flew out and flipped around in the upright. This is a cult. It says nostalgia, recall, childhood memories, sharing, sincere talk, get together again, old friends, cause and effect, warm reunion. So some of y'all could become some type of warm reunion with old friends. Just it can be like some good vibes when I'm saying this is cool, especially when it's spent and landing in the upright on my hand. It could be something around the childhood. It could say recall childhood memories. So it could something about your childhood could be resurfacing. And I'm getting with this good memories, okay? Some of y'all might be having a sincere talk with someone. I do with this 6 of cups with the cards they get together again. So y'all can be getting together with some old friends or something like that. What's the 6 of cups? Saturday comes out. Yeah, victory and justice. Okay, so cause and effect. It's meant for somebody to reunite with some people. Okay, I'm getting some people with this 6 of cups. I feel like you're meant to reunite with somebody. Okay, with somebody or some people. I'm saying at least 2 people on this card. All right, it's saying cause and effect. It's something like a cause and effect. Maybe whatever. It's some justice out here. Something has been balanced out. And with six of wands, it's talk about victories. It's talk about self confidence. Talk about progress. I feel like it's somebody that have been doing the work just as much as you have been doing the work. Okay. Let me make sure my sound on. Okay. It's somebody that has been doing the work just as much as someone else has been doing the work. It could be a Libra or a Leo in particular, but it says justice, fairness, truth, clarity, balance, cause and effect. Okay, law. And that's giving me what's the law? It's giving me the law of not the law of nature. I don't why I want to say the law of nature. Okay, it's like divine law. Like somebody understood the assignment. Somebody understood their assignment. Somebody's being reunited. Now this won't be for everybody because I understand everybody won't be reunited. But this is what's coming out right now. Saturday comes out. All right. Somebody could recognize somebody in the public. It'll be like a happy moment. Not for everybody. Ten of Swords. And so after something could have tragically ended in a tragic. I don't know, did somebody like it was a tragic ending, okay? That's what I'm getting. So with the Four of Cups come up the Ten of Swords, meditation, contemplation, disconnected. Somebody did disconnect from a lot of people. That's what I want to say. I feel like with this justice on top of this, with this how I gotta line up justice with the Ten of Swords. I feel like something's being brought into balance for you after you face some type of painful ending. I feel like this is past energy. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, fear, and collapse. Now let me see what come out after that. What's next for that? The Nine of Swords. I'm gonna speak the next. I think I'm gonna be like a healing card. Gemini. It's somebody still in their head. Anxiety, worry, depression, fear, nightmares. Somebody don't know how this meetup gonna go. It could be somebody that want to meet up, want to warm reunion, heavy on the Gemini energy. They could be overthinking the situation or thinking like something's not gonna play out great. But I feel like they're in the head about it. We want cards spit on this Nine of Swords. The Sun in reverse. Something might not go so good. It says inner child, feeling down, overly optimistic, negativity, depression, sadness, arrogance. Somebody's not in a good headspace, especially with a Gemini or Leo. Somebody want a warm reunion with someone, but that somebody don't think it's gonna go right. Somebody don't think a warm reunion is gonna go right. I don't know what energy you are in, but I feel like somebody want a warm reunion, but they don't see it happening, not in a positive way. You may not want to deal with somebody. And they want to. I feel like somebody want a warm reunion with you. I feel like with cause and effect. I don't know what somebody could have did that could have caused you guys to depart, but they not. They don't feel too confident, or maybe somebody could be overly optimistic about y'all reunion when it's, and you might not care about it. Okay, it could be somebody that's like wanting y'all to reunite, and then somebody else could be like, I don't want to reunite. What's this Ten of Swords? I'm trying to understand what's going on. The Five of Cups. We regret, failure, disappointment, loss. Somebody's not over a loss. Somebody's not over losing you. Especially these like people from your past or something like that. The energy just, I ain't gonna laugh. It's not funny. Somebody's not over some type of pain. I don't know if it's you. This gotta be y'all not over some type of like pain. What's this Four of Cups? Because all this energy looking so down. God damn. I'm expecting that. Yeah, it's some type of death card. I don't know how. I feel like somebody could have lost somebody. I feel like it could have been an actual loss. Maybe somebody's not over a physical past somebody passed. No, somebody's not over that. It says endings, beginnings, transformation, change, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Somebody's not over a cycle ending. If it's not a physical death, somebody's not over an ending that they have experienced with you. Heavy Gemini and heavy Scorpio out here. Okay? You got the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Now, I don't know what energy that you can be in, but I'm saying the Nine of Wands. Well, somebody can be in a very, I want to say optimistic energy. It says energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, fearlessness, impulsiveness. Or maybe you are like moving forward or making moves with the Nine of Pentacles, use of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficient, financial independence. Maybe you could be focusing on yourself, like really focusing on yourself after experiencing some type of major ending. after disconnecting from some individuals, maybe at one point they were, you know, sincere friends or something like that. But maybe somebody's like, maybe you have came out of some type of energy because of whatever could have happened with the cause and effect. And now you are focusing on your 6 of Wands. You are focusing on your progress. Okay. But some energies it's I want to say opposing it. It's some energies opposing it. Like somebody's like some energies opposing it. They don't, it's like they don't feel how you might be happy, or I don't know if you're going in and out of energies or whatever the case may be, but it's like you might be happy, or you might be being seen as you good, and it's other people, it's someone else that feel I don't may not feel good with the fact that you feel good, if that makes sense. Because we got somebody else in this 9 of Swords energy, and you in the 6 of Wands energy. Maybe you could be nurturing the inner child. Maybe at one point you was feeling down and you start to pour into yourself. Maybe some of y'all could be experiencing negativity, depression, sadness. Okay, but I feel like could be working your way up out of that. One more card in the Sun in reverse. 4 of Swords. Okay, you could be healing yourself or resting, rejuvenating yourself. Rest, relaxation, meditation, renew, solitude. So you could like Libra energy, have on Libra energy too. You could have put yourself to solitude and start to work on yourself, but you just pulled yourself back. But I feel like somebody's viewing you, still seeing you in the public or something. What's the 6 of Wands? Seven of Pentacles. Like somebody seeing you in the public, investing in yourself, but somebody could be seeing you still working on yourself. Because when you get the 7 of Pentacles, maybe think about somebody working, okay, investing. It says long-term view, hard work, perseverance, suitable results, investment. Somebody can still see you investing in yourself. It's some they saying in the public though. They are publicly saying you still working on you. And it's like, I guess they don't, it's like, I don't know what somebody expected you to do though. What they expected you to do. Hey, the Pentacles telling you still working on you. It's self-improvement. It says diligence, passion, high standards, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. You still working on yourself. And I feel like it could be somebody else that's just down because I don't know, they felt that you was gonna be down. They felt like you was gonna stop living, stop moving, stop growing, stop achieving, or stop pushing forward. But I feel like who wants to talk to you are still pushing forward. You are still working yourself regardless of who's not in your I always get that word vicinity, proximity, like in your area. Who's not around you. You still doing what you need to do. Okay. That's in reverse. This in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. I seen it in reverse. Confusion, chaos, inner clarity. So it could be like opposing energies. Rethinking the idea, clouded judgment. Confusion, inner clarity. So somebody got inner clarity, but it's leaving someone else confused. Maybe somebody wants you confused. Brutality, chaos. Somebody had to rethink an idea. Maybe you had to rethink something to get a clear judgment on it. With the clouded judgment, be sideways, so it could be a challenge. Okay, a challenge was something about your creative opportunities. Maybe you had a challenge embracing your creative opportunities because of something around your past, or creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happiness, surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. It was a challenge with you accepting newness in your life, or creative opportunity, things you are creating for yourself. It's a challenge for you receiving this. It's a challenge for you like to trust your intuitive messages. Happy surprise. Somebody have a surprise coming in. What am I calling this Page of Cups? What's this Page of Cups? The Page of Swords. That's a new idea. So somebody might be getting a new idea. Trust that new idea you receive. With the Page of Cups say new idea, curiosity. So definitely, I'm saying that about the curiosity. Like, whatever you're curious about, like, feel free to see what it is. Okay? Cats can be significant. You can think about a cat. Cats are very curious. Curiosity. I was talking to a feminine energy. It says new ideas, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless mental energy. Somebody's constantly getting downloads, especially with this page. The Ace of Swords know my truth and clarity, but it's saying like somebody have gotten inner clarity with the page with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It says inner clarity. This ain't no. It's sometimes it's not about the what you see, it's about what you feel within. Like inner clarity, they got an inner knowing. Okay, somebody have got an inner knowing, like an inner truth. Okay, that's why I say intuitive messages. Maybe with the page of cups come out of challenge position sideways, you could have had a hard time accepting some type of intuitive message or believing what you had got within you, or inner clarity you receive within you. Like sometimes you don't. Sometimes it won't be out. Sometimes at times you won't always see it, but you will feel it. And I know it can be hard to trust, especially for a person like me. I'm very logical. Okay, hey, logic. And most of masculine energies logic, and I was having my masculine energy, so one I couldn't logically make it make sense. Being a Capricorn, I couldn't put it into a department of logic. It was hard for me to make it. Like I couldn't. That's how I was. I could not make sense of something that I could not be the pinpoint. Intuition was not my strong point. Okay, so we got the King of Swords. Okay, air energy. Now the King of Swords talk about discernment. Libra energy, head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity. Okay, authority. So somebody have gotten some type of truth. Now this is my masculine energy. So I can talk to a masculine. It could have been hard for somebody to trust their intuition, and especially when you are masculine. You somebody that was moving your masculine energy. You could now have some type of mental clarity about situation. Maybe it's hard for you to actually trust your intuitive messages. Okay, if you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, don't have to be, but you could be somebody that thinks a lot, that gets a lot of thoughts. Maybe it's confused about your thoughts, confused about some type of intuitive message you have received. What's this intuitive message somebody could have received? What's this intuitive message about? 501, some type of chaotic situation, something there was a lot of conflict. Okay, the 501s do read competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. You got some type of inner clarity about some type of conflicted situation. Okay, it could have been dealing with a Leo, it could have been dealing with a Libra, or it could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, a Taurus with that seven of pentacles. The seven of pentacles say Taurus out there. Okay, any water sign, Scorpio, him on Scorpio. But somebody have got inner clarity about this confusion. Maybe one time, I'm hearing the word disregard. Maybe you were disregarding the clarity you had because you couldn't actually pinpoint it. But it's like a way of God keep throwing it in your face to the point you can't help but see it. You ever notice that when sometimes you like, nah, that ain't that. Then shit just keep happening. You like, wait a minute. Like, I'm trying to get some shit the benefit of the doubt. Some of y'all come in trying to give a situation with people the benefit of the doubt. But it's an engine like when the Most High God reveals something only to you for you to see, you cannot unsee it type of energy. Okay, it's gonna keep being revealed to you, even if everybody else is like, "What you talking about? I don't see it. I don't." But you like, bro, I keep seeing this. Like the Most High God keep revealing this to me. Okay, you got the Six of Pentacles. You got Six of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Cups. Okay, the six, and more Taurus in the Pisces energy. The six of Pentacles talk about giving, receiving, sharing, rest, generosity, charity, and sharing. The Nine of Cups talk about wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability. So you were starting to notice where you was lacking, or what was causing you to be lacking emotionally. Okay, especially with the King of Swords out here. King of Swords is not a person that move in their heart center. Okay, I talked about the King of Swords yesterday. Some could be feeling like they was not in their heart space with some type of situation. But says giving, receiving, sharing wealth. Somebody was noticing like somebody was being breadcrumbed too. Something was not truly balanced. Okay, it was not a truly equal give and taking in some type of environment is what I'm hearing. So some kind of environment. Okay, somebody could have been breadcrumbed. Okay, emotionally. I'm saying the King of Pentacles. It says wealth, maybe around your inheritance. Okay, wealth, business, leadership, discipline, authority, generosity. Somebody, it's an end about giving more. It's something around giving more, or could have given more to someone. In the spirit guide, 7 of Swords. Somebody was being sneaky. Somebody could have did more, or somebody was withholding information. That's what I was getting at before the 7 Swords came out, but somebody could have been withholding information as well for somebody. They could have caused a lot of conflict, a lot of confusion, a lot of rivalry. Now the 7 Swords talk about betrayal, deception, get away with something. Okay, acting strategically, trickery, Aquarius energy. Somebody was being very strategic with someone. Somebody was moving very underhanded. Okay. Now, like you had already got the message. Somebody had already gave you the truth, but it's like a thing of you having that inner knowing. Like it's like the proof was not outside of you; it was inside of you. And I know sometimes it's hard for us to take into consideration, but at times that's how we receive the truth. Like that's how we receive the message, but sometimes we cannot prove it. That be the thing, like, damn, I know how I feel. I know what I done picked up on the tool of me. Then shit that keep happening back to back, back to back, back to back. He like, no. Spirit like, yeah. This inner clarity. Before it manifests in the physical, you got to receive it in the spirit. And I feel like now, so you have accepted something, you're going to start to see this, you're gonna start to see it more clearly where this trickery energy is coming from. I feel like since you have accepted it, you're gonna start to see where this 501 is coming from, where this conflicting energy is coming from. Especially you are somebody that normally being this masculine energy, like I was just saying, that logical energy. I gotta have proof. And spirit, like I already gave you proof. I already gave you inner clarity. And once you accept that, you start to receive physical clarity. If that makes sense. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay. I'm seeing the 3 of Cups right here. Celebrations, friendship, collaborations, creativity. Okay, community. In the Tower. Okay. So the card is kind of just giving y'all like a visual of what I hope y'all catching what I'm saying. For those that connect, they connected. It says sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation. Okay. Disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. What's insight? Insight. Okay, what you seeing within. Okay, like that I'm getting insight, like insight. Okay, not outside, insight. Okay, but I feel like a lot of y'all forget revelations about situations. What the chaos is coming from, what the confusion is coming from. Revelation. That's like in the Bible, book of Revelation could be significant too. Yeah. Sudden change. What is this? 3 of Wands in reverse. Lack of planning, lack of foresight, stuck in a rut. Y'all can see where this energy was coming from. You gonna see what this energy. It's like this to me. It's like a card of few words too. It's like look how many word it is. Like a word, a message of few. It's like a. It could be less needed to be said, or maybe there's nothing else to be said, or maybe I'm not saying nothing else to someone. It could be an energy of like there's nothing else to be said. I know the truth. I have the clarity. I see what's been keeping me stuck in the rut. I see where I was lacking insight. Okay, I can see why I was lacking foresight. Foresight talk about seeing beyond situation, like seeing beyond horizon. Verizon could be significant. Verizon, phone. Verizon could be significant. But what is saying? Plan, lack of plan, lacking of planning. I'm about a plan. Somebody had a plan. What's this plan? 4 cups. Now that's not the 4 cups. 4 of Pentacles. Now I was gonna say planning to hold somebody back energetically, or somebody could have been planning. And I was saying Capricorn energy. Somebody could have been planning. It says lack of planning. Lack of planning. Saving money. Control. Maybe somebody could like not have planned something all the way through, or you lack planning. Okay, somebody lack, especially if you had been getting downloads to save, you kept finding yourself in a position where you could not save. Energy around that. Some of y'all could have been trying to save 8 of Swords, but you feel like you was bound, you was stuck, like you could not do it. It's like an end of rob. How they say robbing Peter to pay Paul? Am I saying that right? Because I'm trying to say these slogans, these sayings, and me saying it so wrong. But it's an end about like trying to like keep the balance, but it was some type of like it was some type of like breadcrumbing going on. It says negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. I feel like whoever I'm talking to you, I feel like you was lack of planning. I feel like you could have been trying to say maybe you didn't meet your goals or didn't meet a particular goal because you was dealing with a lot of warfare, heavy on the Gemini energy. Like I said, when I was coming on getting ready for the meeting, the inner critic told me, my inner critic said you're doing too much. And I said, no, I'm not doing enough. Okay, so it could have been an injury like that trying to keep you from moving at your full capacity or stepping up to your full capacity. Okay. And now I'm getting like a nervousness. Okay. A lot of y'all could be now getting back in control of your life, Cancer energy. Now the movement, the chariot talk about movement. It talk about progress, talk about action. Okay. It talk about willpower. When I see 111 on time, 6 in the chat, 6 light, 66 can be significant. And 111 could be significant. Now, when I think about willpower, I think about God's power. Okay. Control, direction, departure, and courage. A lot of y'all having courage to keep going despite the warfare or despite the injury, feeling like you cannot move. You could be still deciding to move. Like some of y'all are not letting the warfare hinder you. You're not letting the warfare control you or hold you back. A lot of you guys, well, nice a lot, but some of y'all are really freeing yourself, okay, and trusting your inner clarity and not letting that inner critic, okay, deceive you nor hold you back. Okay. 6 of Cups. So somewhere in this past energy. So 66 can be significant. We keep saying 6 and 6. We ain't seeing it in the chat. Now we're seeing it on the table. It says, okay, somehow familiarity. Okay. And not getting that familiarity is an energy of staying small. Doing what's familiar to you. Not wanting to do more. Somebody want to keep you in a particular energy where you did not move or achieve more. Okay. Play it safe type of energy. Some of y'all might be risk takers. Okay. Maybe some of y'all not. Some of y'all might be becoming to be more of a risk taker. Okay. Most billionaires and people, they took risks. Not saying that you might not want to be a billionaire, but if I'm getting right now, some of y'all might be gotta take certain risks. Somebody's gonna want to keep you kind of small. Or maybe your inner critic trying to keep you small. Maybe it could be your ego trying to keep you safe. So stop playing it safe, don't get you where you want to be. So they gotta take divinely guided risks. Okay. That's why I'm giving that 6 of Cups right now. 8 of Wands. I feel like in that energy, you're gonna start to see things move for you. Sagittarius energies, expansion. Okay, you're gonna start to see yourself move beyond your own limitations. As I say, limitless. Ashe. Okay. It says speed, rapid action, movement, swift changes, manifesting quickly, quick decisions. All right. Decide quickly. What's the energy around that? The 8 of Wands. Was that the Judgment? Back out here again. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling. Something about the inner clarity, inner calling. Okay. Trust in yourself. Some have been doing the inner work. You can trust what you've been guided to do. You can trust what you feel too, because it's like the inner knowing. Okay. A new phase. You can know that you've been going through. You could be going through a new phase. You can feel it internally. Okay. And like I said, once you accept it in you, you start to see it outside of you. Okay. So it says new phase, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. You have been called. Y'all can be seeing a lot of squirrels. My daughter, I just felt the breeze. Thank you, all y'all. Oh yeah. But my daughter yesterday said we seen 2 squirrels on the tree. I knew what the squirrels was doing. My baby didn't know what they were doing. She said, Mama, the sister squirrels, they fighting. It could be a sibling rivalry going on as well. My daughter thought the squirrels was fighting. The squirrels were actually trying to mate. I didn't correct her because she a child. But I was like, no squirrels. I ain't never seen a squirrel trying to have, trying to mate. Like it must be a nest right here near my window. So squirrels trying to mate. My daughter said they were trying to sibling rivalry going on. Okay. I'm hearing something about makeup, the breakup. I don't know. It could be if maybe somebody have a sibling they stay into it with all the time. Makeup, the breakup. Could be with that 6 of Cups injuries too. What's the injury around that? Ten of Pentacles definitely likes a family. Because Ten of Pentacles talk about family too. Okay. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution. So, like I said, for somebody, y'all could be like reunited, and it feels so good. Virgo energy, okay. Make up the breakup. Now the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very sensitive. Somebody's in their heart space. Somebody's very loving, kind, okay, but very intuitive as well. Now, the Queen of Cups talk about compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, caring. So somebody has become more emotional stable. Maybe somebody will maybe to pull your strings, or maybe it's an energy like men not being able to be manipulated as well. Because sometimes I feel like the Queen of Cups in reverse can be very manipulative, or I feel like she could be easily manipulated. But I feel like with this emotional balance, emotional stable, I feel like you will not be able to be so in the spirit. Ace of Wands. So I feel like you'll be more grounded, more centered. Okay. I feel like you will be able to be more in your power. Okay, because the Ace of Wands talk about new projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, new beginnings, growth. So I feel like who I'm talking to, you have this level of growing, especially around your emotions, to the point where like if that resonated on that make up the breakup or that rivalry with your family, somebody will not be able to pull your strings like that. Okay, some will not be able to get you out your element. Cause we got the 5 of Wands out here, but I do see like a reunited happening. Like I was saying in the beginning of the message. Okay, in the beginning, I was saying like somebody gonna be like a warm reunion. But I was saying like somebody might not know exactly how it's gonna go. Now I don't know if this is you thinking like I don't know how it's gonna not reunite with family. If for some of y'all have been pulled back, they won't be for everybody, but somebody could be wondering on how it's gonna go. How will it go? Shit. Ooh, 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords say conflict. Somebody might get into it with somebody again. Now it says conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, win at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, thieves, abusive relationship. What? Somebody ain't learned. Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like if somebody have not changed, say if for one time you have made some type of change, somebody have not, they're the Wheel of Fortune struggling. In the same way, it's gonna be a challenge for somebody to see. Oh, somebody's gonna be tested. Okay, somebody's gonna be tested. Now the Wheel of Fortune say good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, up and downs, unpredictable. In reverse, to talk about bad luck, no control, with resisting to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. If somebody have not learned a lesson, somebody gonna have the Wheel of Fortune upright, good karma, because they have learned a lesson. Okay, they have made a change that needed to be made, and whoever has not will experience bad luck. Okay, they did not want to change. So depending on how that falls, somebody got it's the injury of like having emotional stability at this time. Do not let anybody pull on your heartstrings, or don't let you get you out of character. Because I'm like I was saying, and it's gonna be a test to come to show how much somebody have not did the soul work. Okay, what is whoever I'm talking to, take it as it resonates. If you know you've been doing the work, then you know you're gonna be on the good side of this wheel. But if you have not reconciled within yourself, because forgiveness start with you. Because we do say the judgment card, do say forgiveness start with you. Okay, now I'm saying the 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, but I'm not guided to reading. I'm saying the Magician. We're gonna get it like one more card. Anything else? Devil try to come out. Instead, Ten of Cups came out. So I feel like some of y'all gonna be making the right decisions. Ten of Cups. It says divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness. For most of you guys, y'all gonna start experiencing a level of inner happiness, maybe after challenging times. Okay. I'm saying people getting together again. Ten of Cups. Inner happiness, but inner, it starts within you. Fulfillment, dreams come true. Family contentment, total love and support. So I feel like a lot of y'all be coming to again that 10-10. Some of y'all be coming to like a graceful opportunity, or something be very graceful. I'm getting the word graceful with that 10-10. I see a lot of y'all have done. Now, let me start saying a lot of y'all, because everybody can say. I would love to say everybody. I would love to project that, but it's not the truth. So, for whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you want to start to experience things moving in your favor. Especially you have been doing the divine work. Okay. And I keep getting some reunited, and it feels so good. Somebody's character is gonna be tested. Character gonna be tested. Somebody's character gonna be tested. Reunited, and it feels so good. Some people want Lord like keep this beef going on. No. Hey, don't stop your own blessings. I'm telling you, especially with somebody earth angel. Open your heart. He said, angel for removing the barriers around my heart. I'm saying, Archangel Michael, you are protected. Reunited, clear your vibes, and it feels so good. Few more angel from here, spirit guys. Because I know a lot of people don't want to hear this type of message, but they show how much healing they have not done. Okay? That's all they show. That's all they show. You get mad, somebody say you can reunite with people, it will be good vibes, you get upset about that. They show how much healing you still need to do. And that's okay. Go do your work. So you got express your creativity. It says, thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. So like y'all could be expressing yourselves, or expressing yourself through creativity, through your creativity. Okay? Or spirit's calling you to do that. Express yourself through creativity. Somebody could be I've been say rapping. Well, that's everybody not rapping. But somebody can be singing, somebody can be dancing, somebody can be writing, somebody can be doing art, paint. You express yourself however way you feel you need to express yourself right now. And it could be where that public recognition is. Spirit said, spiritual support. It says divine. They don't say divine. It say dear angels. But say I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So like y'all become more spiritual aware that this is not about flesh and blood, baby. Spiritual warfare. Every day. Take a step back. It says, thank you, angel, help me to take a step back from what was not serving me. Peaceful warrior. A lot of y'all could took a step back from what was not serving you. Okay, just to recenter yourself, to start to reevaluate your values, or reevaluate what you look at as, I want to say love, or what you look at as support. Somebody took a step back to see something more clearly. Somebody didn't want to be in a very chaotic energy. Maybe you could took a step back, looked at yourself. Like this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? With the peaceful warrior here, some of y'all can be peaceful warriors. Okay, you could call yourself being the opposite of that. Okay, you like, hell, this ain't me. I don't like being like this. Some people like being the Queen of Swords in reverse, or the King of Swords in reverse. Some people want to be at peace with themselves. Okay. So we got here on peaceful warrior. Thank you, angel, for helping me to stand my ground with peace. So a lot of y'all is learning how to stand your ground with peace, or become more to a peaceful energy where you able to stand your ground but still have your peace in the process. I ain't gonna lose myself for nobody. I ain't gonna lose myself to a situation. New beginnings. I know because of that, some y'all for who I'm talking, you experience some new beginnings because you have now renewed yourself. I'm getting the word renewed. It says, thank you, angel, for opening up the door to change. I'm ready. Because you have changed, or because you are changing, you start to see the change that you want to see. So you're going to be seeing changes. Spirit telling you to move your body, or you could be moving your body. It says, thank you, angel, for motivating me to move move my body and move energy. So I'll be talking to an alchemist, somebody know how to move energy, maybe through your body. Somebody can be moving energy through their body. Okay, or you can be, or maybe moving your body is gonna help you move energy around. One more card. I'm gonna put this back up. We're gonna close out. Y'all won't take up too much of your time. Love and accept yourself. Okay, love and accept yourself. What's the main factor? Okay, said, thank you, angel, for lovingly guiding me to self acceptance. I feel like once y'all learn to accept that you are that you have an inner a voice inside you, an inner voice that give you inner clarity in situations, the more you start to get proof on the outside. And also I feel like the more you do get clarity about where the chaos is coming from, you then know how to clear it. You know how to then move the energy. And this is Sarah comes out. So I hope y'all took something from this, because a lot did come out. So I want to take what you feel like resonate with you and disregard what does not. Because I feel like, like that's why I like Sarah comes. That's why I like doing Sarah comes up, because everything just be coming out. And you take the message as it resonates and leave what does not. I show y'all. Have a blessed, awesome day.